Imagine being so brilliant you light up the world and still end up almost penniless, alone, and forgotten. You discover how to beam power through the air, raise pigeons for fun, and dream of wireless electricity. Yet people call you mad, steal your ideas, and leave you broke. Hang on tight, because you won't believe how Tesla's greatest inventions were buried, how his rivals took the credit, and how his lonely last days played out. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 in a small mountain village called Pigeon, now in Croatia. From the moment he could walk, he was full of questions. Why does lightning flash? Can I make my own lightning bolt? What if I could send electricity through the air like magic? By age 10, he was already building tiny machines and drawing plans for electric motors in the dirt outside his home. His teacher said he was a daydreamer, but Tesla saw those daydreams as blueprints for the future. Imagine your most wild dream, a car that flies, lights shining from the sky, and music playing from thin air, and you work on it every single day. That was Tesla's childhood. But as he grew up, Tesla discovered that having wild dreams doesn't pay the rent. He had to struggle with money, find sponsors, and convince skeptical people that his ideas weren't pure fantasy. Why this sucks? 1. Always broke, even when inventing the future. Tesla arrived in New York City in 1884 with only 4 cents in his pocket and a single letter of introduction to Thomas Edison. Mr. Edison, I know 20,000 ways not to build a light bulb. Maybe you can hire me to find the one way that works. Edison hired him, then refused to pay him the hefty bonus he'd been promised. Tesla quit on the spot, swore he'd never work for a hired hand. That meant no salary, no savings, just a head full of visions and an empty pocket. Imagine mowing lawn for weeks to buy a video game. Then the store clerk says, "Oops, no payment today." That's how Tesla felt every time he needed money for rent, for food, for books. 2. The Edison rivalry, war the currents. Edison's direct current DC and Tesla's alternating current AC were like 2 rival ice cream flavors. DC was smooth but could only travel a few miles. AC could zoom hundreds of miles but tasted strange to skeptics. Edison ran a smear campaign, electrocuting stray dogs and sheep with AC to prove it was dangerous. Newspapers called it AC murder. Tesla watched in horror. He knew AC was the future, and yet people cheered when animals were zapped. It was like having the best science fair project. And then a bully comes and yells, "Your project kills puppies." Suddenly, no one wants to see your video. 3. Forgotten and alone. Even after AC lit up the 1893 Chicago World's Fair and powered Niagara Falls, Tesla stayed in the shadows. His old boss Edison laughed. "You'll never beat the direct current, kid." Tesla ended up in fancy hotels in New York. Hotels with stained carpets and unpaid bills. He slept on benches, dined on bread and milk, and walked the city all night thinking up new inventions. Imagine inventing the next smartphone and then living in a cardboard box. That's the cruel twist of fate Tesla faced. Even friends who once admired him drifted away. People said he was mad, crazy, eccentric. His notebooks and patents piled up while his bank balance disappeared. Why it matters. 1. Our world runs on Tesla's AC. Every time you flip on a lamp, charge a tablet, ride an elevator, you're using Tesla's alternating current. He made it possible to send electricity far from power plants. Without him, our cities would be dark. Imagine having to live next door to a power station just to watch TV. Tesla saved you that commute. 2. He gave us modern machines. Tesla's inventions include the induction motor, powers fans, fridges, and washing machines. Radio technology, years before Marconi got credit. Tesla sent wireless signals. Neon lights, that glowing art you see in signs and artwork. Early X-ray machines, helping doctors see broken bones. Without Tesla, our homes would be silent, dark, and still. 3. A lesson in fairness. Tesla's story shows that having the best idea doesn't guarantee success. Big companies, loud voices, and fancy marketing often steal the spotlight. Imagine if every school project was judged by crowd cheers instead of the actual quality. Tesla teaches us to look deeper than the loudest voice, to value truth over hype. Shocking facts. 1. He spoke 9 languages. Tesla could fluently speak Serbian, Czech, English, French, German, Hungarian, Italian, Latin, and ancient Greek. He chatted with scientists from all over the world without a translator. 2. He slept only 2 hours a night. Tesla swore that sleeping less gave him more time to invent. Some nights he rested for only 2 hours, while normal people need 8. But this extreme schedule wore him out and cost him his health. 3. He loved pigeons. Lonely in New York, Tesla befriended pigeons in the park. He even brought injured birds back to his hotel room, feeding them out of his hand. His white favorite pigeon became his closest companion. When that pigeon died, Tesla said, "I love that pigeon as a man loves a woman." Imagine losing your only friend, and it's a bird. That's how alone Tesla felt. 4. He patented over 300 inventions. Tesla's name appears on more than 300 U.S. patents and many more worldwide. Yet most didn't make him rich. His rivals bought, stole, or simply ignored his patents. He lost out on millions of dollars, millions that could have built his wireless power tower. 5. He died forgotten. Nikola Tesla died in 1943 in a New York hotel room, alone and nearly bankrupt. His body was found by a maid, his money gone, his dreams half-built in dusty notebooks. Imagine inventing Wi-Fi, electric cars, and wireless power, and no one writes your name on a single patent after you die. That's Tesla's tragic final chapter. Nikola Tesla was a master of lightning, the poet of electrons, a man of the future, trapped in a world still learning to catch up. It sucks to be born Nikola Tesla, because you pour your life into the next big breakthrough, and the world rewards someone else. Yet Tesla's true legacy shines brighter than any lamp. He dared to dream bigger than anyone had dreamed before. He showed us that science can be poetry. He proved that one person's vision can light up the entire planet. So next time you charge your phone or see a glowing neon sign, whisper a thank you to the man who almost let the world stay in the dark. Stay curious, stay inventive, and remember, sometimes the greatest heroes are those we never see, working quietly, dreaming wildly, and changing the world one idea at a time. If Nikola Tesla's story shocked you, give this video a like to light up our channel. Subscribe and ring the notifications bell so you never miss another mind-blowing tale from history's hidden heroes. Now it's your turn. Comment below. If you could invent one world-changing device today, what would it be? Share this with a friend who needs a jolt of inspiration, and let's keep Tesla's fearless spirit alive, one brilliant idea at a time.